Sam Easterson is a video naturalist who figured out how to get you on the back of an American alligator and into the tunnel of an eastern mole, and my personal favorite, behind the ears of a 9-banded armadillo running wild through a desert in the Southwest. These days, Easterson is more focused on compiling footage like this rather than collecting it himself. He's the curator of this online repository, the Museum of Animal Perspectives. And he says that some of the best imagery didn't come from professional wildlife photographers.
It really came from YouTube and Flickr. So it's sort of a way to crowdsource remotely sensed wildlife imagery. And the core thing that sort of connects all the footage is the absence of the human presence to capture these images.
Remotely sensed wildlife imagery has become more viable as cameras have gotten smaller and cheaper.
They'll take a nanny cam or security cam and just remove all the housing and wiring to make it streamlined. And they were on very precariously, so they oftentimes just fell off.
Videographers can treat these micro video cameras as basically disposable.
Because of that, you were able to just put them in places and abandon them, essentially, in the wild and see what they come up with. That's one of the things that really fascinates me about remotely sensed wildlife imagery in general is that, a lot of beautiful things happen when we're not there. There's no way I ever could have planned for the wolf to come across that garter snake. You can't cue that stuff or make it happen.
This was shot at a wildlife rehabilitation center.
In the case of the wolf, I'll have people, professionals help me, experts. I love it when animals make eye contact with the apparatus, and this is another example of things that might not happen with people there.
Not only do you get a person-free perspective, but Easterson thinks the technology actually shifts the focus of wildlife imagery.
It is this sort of weird equalizer. I have nothing against sharks or grizzly bears or any of the sort of mainstream animal shows, but I think the armadillo, which is thought of, oftentimes as roadkill, suddenly comes to life, and I think that this technology enables those animals to get their due.
If you haven't gotten enough, visit the online museum at sameasterson.com.